Hello everyone. Welcome to Dr. Rajkumar Academy. Welcome to the session on 8/3/2023. The first most important article is this. US is trying to encircle China. Foreign Minister. You see guys, when we talk about the US and China issue, please understand that from 1945 1945 till 1990, it was the fight between US and USSR. We call this as bipolar world. After that, USSR disintegrated. Who was left? US was left. So US was actually seen to be unipolar from 1990s to 2001. In 2001, US was attacked by Al Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, when people started realizing that even the superpower can be questioned. Then in 2008, US faced economic crisis. Militarily, US was questioned by Al Qaeda. Economic crisis threatened US. Then in 2003, US attacked Iraq on the basis of false allegations. This removed soft power of US. So can you see nowhere US is unipolar, it is diluting. Now slowly when US is reducing, another competitor which is rising is China. So today we say it is US versus China, right? So from 1945 to 1990, the main thing what US wanted to do with USSR. See, yes, if you take this part as USSR, this will be Europe, this will be West Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, East Asia. With Europe, Russia tried to go for NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. With Central Asia, they tried to go for CENTO, Central Treaty Organization. With Southeast Asia, they went for Southeast Asia Treaty Organization. In East Asia, Japan, South Korea, Taiwan were under the control of US. USSR was surrounded. NATO, CENTO, SEATO, and East Asia. So USSR was encircled. By whom? By US. and they defeated USSR slowly. Now, the same policy is being made against China, is what China is trying to tell. Now, when you see China, below China you have South China Sea. Beside China you have East China Sea. In East China Sea, you have Japan, you have South Korea, you have Taiwan. US is giving weapons to them. With respect to South China Sea and East China Sea, US has planned for Quad and AUKUS. Australia, UK and US. AUKUS is directly a defense agreement, guys, whereas Quad is a security agreement. There is huge difference between the two. Fine. So yes, this much is very important for you to have clarity. Now China is trying to say that it is US policy to encircle us through Quad and AUKUS. That is what the article is trying to tell you here. Next is on Women's Day Eve, Nagaland's first woman minister assumes office. Here I just want you people to know, I told you that in Nagaland for the first time woman MLA has been elected in West Angami region. It is one of the most significant step in the history of Nagaland because Nagaland is male dominated and doesn't allow any woman to come to power. In that circumstance, if woman is in power in Nagaland, that itself is a very big achievement. And on Women's Day, they have assumed the office, which is a very significant step. Applying active non-alignment for Ukraine peace. This non-alignment is back and people are discussing about it. So let us also look into it now. See guys, when US and USSR was trying to fight against each other, US tried to establish NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. USSR, on the other hand, went for Warsaw. This was a military bloc. This was also a military bloc. At this point of time, many countries from Latin America, that means South America, Africa, right, South Asia, we all decided that neither we will join NATO nor we will join Warsaw. We don't want to interfere because there is a fear that you may use us against the other. and you may create trouble within the country. So we don't want to be used by one against the other. So we all decided for non-alignment movement. And today it is again US, Russia and China on one side. Actually guys, US and European Union is on one side, Russia and China is on the other side. US and European Union says that everyone will support them. Everyone will definitely support them. And they say they have soft power. Whereas Russia and China, on the other hand, says they also have the required soft power and everyone supports them. But what is happening now? Latin America, that is South America, Africa, they are going for active non alignment. This is a new term that has come, guys. ANA, active non alignment. And what does this mean? What does this mean, guys? You see, what these people are trying to do, guys, this is very intelligent. Latin America or Africa is neither supporting US nor supporting China. They're supporting both, like India. India go for multi alignment. These countries are also going for multi alignment. Now, what is this multi alignment? All the Latin American countries, they participated in democratic conference in US. Fine. They participated in democratic conference in US. They also participated in Chinese outreach to Latin America. China said, I want to talk to Latin America people, please come. They went. US said, I want to talk about democracy, please come. They went there. In United Nations General Assembly, when asked, Russia has attacked Ukraine, is it wrong? Everyone said wrong. Fine, everyone said wrong. Then, when US said, let us put sanctions on Russia, no one is talking. Like India, India says war is not correct. Will you put sanctions on Russia? No. I hope you are getting the point. Ukraine recently called Africa, 55 countries in Africa, come and talk to me. I want to tell my problems. Only 4 African countries participated, 55 didn't participate, 51 didn't come at all. That means, do they support? Yes. Do they support? Definitely yes. But do they want to put sanctions? No. So here comes the way things are planned. Here comes the way things are planned. Here we need to understand, earlier non alignment basically meant keeping ourselves away. But now we will interfere only till the point we are not bad in the eyes of others. Am I supporting US? Yes. Am I supporting Ukraine? Yes. Am I anti Russia? No. Am I anti China? No. This policy is called as active non alignment. A very, very beautiful concept, guys. And this comes from the word India uses. Europe's problem is world's problem, but world's problem is not Europe's problem. So Ukraine problem must be world's problem, but world's problem. That means anything that happens in any part of the world, Europe is not interested in. So this is what they are trying to talk. Chatbot gaffes that expose the, just a minute, guys. Yeah, chinks in the AI armor. Yes, I just want you to know certain things. This is a very, very interesting and important article. In the recent times, in the Hindu newspaper, this article can be considered to be one of the best, where you need to have this article cut and use it in your essays. Yes, we have entered into an era of artificial intelligence. Without our knowledge, this is the fourth revolution. If you consider, agricultural revolution, industrial revolution, computer revolution, artificial intelligence can be seen as a fourth revolution in humanity. Now artificial intelligence, what we believe is a neutral platform, correct? So what does it do? It tries to see what all are present, what are all the different materials that are available in the market. It will collect all these materials and try to give us what the material says. And remember, there is something called as subjective and objective. There are two terms. One is subjective, another one is objective. Fine, there can be something called as subjective and objective. The subjective means biased. Now, if I like Rahul Gandhi, I will try to say whatever he says is correct. Objective, I like Rahul Gandhi, but I will tell that Rahul Gandhi is correct only when he speaks what is right. I will like Modi, but I will say Modi is correct only what he says is correct. I am not going to support irrespective of whether they are correct or not. So, what is subjective? We will be biased. Objective, no biasness. Now, guys, look at this. Human beings will be always biased. Machines cannot be biased. I hope you agree with me. Machines can never be biased. Human beings, always biased. But artificial intelligence, which is a machine, but it is biased, is the problem. Now, what is the biasness here? You see the beauty, guys. You see the beauty. See, recently, one individual, right, asked Chat GPT, right, to talk about the difficulty that exists with artificial intelligence. Fine. In this, chatbot wrote that 71% of Americans believe that they are comfortable with robots and computers, and only 27% believe that it is a bad thing to have artificial intelligence. Are you getting the point? A question was asked to Chat GPT. Can you tell me how many are comfortable with artificial intelligence? Something of this sort. Like, public perception of artificial intelligence was the question. So now what Chat GPT did, it said there is a research done by Pew Research Center. There is an organization called Pew Research, and that organization has done a research, right? And according to that research, 71% of Americans feel it is good, 27% feel it is bad. Fine. And if you search in internet, nowhere you will find Pew Research articles. And they went and asked Pew Research, did you really do this research? And they told, yes, we did, but in our findings, we found that only 18%, I repeat, only 18% said they were comfortable, 37% said they were more concerned, 45% said they were equally concerned and excited. Can you see what the Chat GPT did? It manipulated it. When only 18% has told it is good, Chat GPT made it as 71% said it is good. That means artificial intelligence is using its mind. It is intelligent enough to show you that artificial intelligence is important. People love it. It is like politicians. Aam Aadmi Party, without doing any analysis, any survey, it said we won Gujarat. Like, 80% of the people have told in Gujarat we will win. Like, like this. So if a political party does, they are biased, they are smart, they want to show to the world that they can win. It's good. Like, that's how everyone does. BJP, even when it was losing, it said we are winning. Every political party says we are winning. So that's quite but natural. But you see the case here. Artificial intelligence, that is a machine, is lying you. Blatant lie. And that too the lie by quoting someone. Can you imagine this? Now I can tell I am the most intelligent person. You will ask who told you. Then I will tell, according to US survey, when they did survey in India, they told that you are the most intelligent person. You have an IQ of 435. I can quote someone. Human beings telling lie is accepted, guys. But machines telling lie, blatant lie, is danger. And and recently one CEO wrote in Chat GPT, can you tell me how difficult it is to build a company of electronic vehicles, right? Then the Chat GPT wrote an article in such a way that a CEO will write. It quoted many people, and wrote in such a way that it is clearly indicating the voice of whom? A CEO. Guys, this is the core problem that everyone is telling. They have flips. In the flips, you know what it can do? They can make me sit and they can give some words, make me tell that. Let's say, like, I will just read a paragraph. Clearly, AI powered search engines can be inaccurate and biased. This is what I read for you. Now they will put my body and it will show AI powered search engines are accurate and unbiased. They can make that, they can create that on their own. They can put a body of Trump and make him tell some unnecessary things. They can cut words in between, join, and make a new video which shows he is wrong. So, Chat GPT is extremely dangerous. We thought these are unbiased, but these are all biased, guys. Examples for these are this particular article given, guys. Read it carefully. It's very, very important for us. Yeah. So, is the next issue which is important for us is the theme for International Women's Day 2023 is Digit All. Digit All. Guys, I want you to make a note. International Women's Day 2023 theme hyphen Digit All, innovation and technology, innovation and technology for gender equality. For gender equality. Okay. See, guys, what is the meaning of this? They are trying to ensure that digital technologies are not only used by men, but they are also used by women. And digital solutions must be used for empowerment of women. Fine. Digital solutions must be used for empowerment of women is what they are planning to do. Fine. So in this, one of the most important thing that they are planning is, fine, let me tell you this, guys. What is it that they are planning to do? In this case, they are trying to say that in PM Poshan, right? PM Poshan, women are being hired to cook food, and all these things are connected with mobiles. There is a technology where that will try to look into how exactly the women have to deliver, how exactly they have to reach on time, provide the food. All these are made with the help of digital. So, this article is trying to say that as digital technology can be used, we can not only resolve many other problems, we can also reduce gender gap. And today, most of the women are also using, right? But they say that men, if they use 80%, women are only using 40%. So if you take 100 men use mobile phones, it's only 60% of women use mobile phones, and only 32% has their own mobile phones. So what they are trying to tell us, you have a digital gap which needs to be improved. Nothing much, guys, but it's a good article. Is heat in India going to be worse? Definitely, guys. We have already started experiencing. Yeah. Guys, CBI questions Lalu in land for job scam case. See, guys, every politician, when he was in power, has made huge crime. And each and every one is being caught now, and they have been questioned. That's why everyone has come together. Why do you think TRS, Stalin, everyone is coming? Because these political parties are also involved in Delhi liquor scam. That's a very big scam which is pan India. Arvind Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party is smart enough that they have included others also, so that in case, if anyone is caught, right, then everyone will fight against it. If only one political party is there, then issue is different. So when you have multiple political parties, then the issue is different. See, guys, let us not be biased against BJP, Congress, or anyone, guys. This is our country, and you are going to rule this country. Don't be biased. Today BJP will be there, tomorrow some other political party will come to power. So this is the country which will stay on forever. Let us have strong fundamentals. What are these strong fundamentals? Corruption free society. Just because I like BJP doesn't mean if BJP is corrupt, I need to support it. Just because I like Congress doesn't mean I want to hate BJP. I want to love my country, and I want to keep my country in safe hands. And I want every corrupt to be punished. Everyone should realize that corruption should be punished. I wish, I wish, in opposition ruled states like Delhi, Tamil Nadu, many other parts, if BJP leaders are corrupt, arrest them. Corruption is the root cause for many problems, guys. Until and unless corruption is not eliminated, the society will not progress. Many people think corruption is fine, religious divisions are bad. Corruption is fine. Like, dividing people on the basis of religion, caste is bad. Both are equally bad. But corruption is extremely bad because corruption is because of the greed. And that greed tries to kill other human beings. People will not go to the extent of killing others for money. So your answers should be ethical. Your answers should be unbiased. You criticize ED, you criticize CBI if there are false cases. But if the cases are correct, you should not criticize them. Right? This is very, very important. Grow beyond caste, support the country. India sending 20,000 tons of wheat to Afghanistan via Chabar port. See, guys, Afghanistan is under trouble mainly because of lack of food grains, and India is planning to send 20,000 tons of wheat to them through Chabar port. Fine, that is important. Exhibition in New Delhi to showcase repatriated artifacts, whatever we have got, we are trying to show to the world about our culture. NIA arrests 5 men who are present in Hawala network. Fine. So guys, Hawala networks are the one which gives money to terrorism. This is a concept called unorganized crime and linkages with terrorism. Fine. Now guys, Vice President appoints his staff on House committees. Guys, Rajya Sabha will have some committees, and in these committees, normally the MPs and all will be there. And unfortunately, Vice President has appointed his own staff, right? His own staff without even without even asking the members. So in history, it has never happened that the vice president or the chairman will appoint his own staff in the committees. So guys, parliamentary committees can be asked. Please read about it. Rest all is political news, guys. This is very important, guys. Two things. One is, yes, very heavy rainfall. Temperature has increased. Because of this, there is extremely high rainfall in Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. And this extremely high rainfall has led to hailstorms. Like, when you get hailstorms, crops will be damaged. So, 3 states crops have damaged, and the government is looking at it and they want to pay the farmers the money. Forest department to try to unite elephant calves with another herd. Actually, some, like, elephants got electrocuted. Yes, actually, these elephants normally keep on moving, guys. So we call elephant corridors. Like other animals, elephants will not be present in one area. They keep on moving from one to another area and they come back. So that path has to be proper. Someone in that path had put electric current, and the elephants went, they got electric shock and they died. So there are some calves which are left out, and the Tamil Nadu government wants to make these cows with another herd because they don't know where to go. See, these are the basic problems that happens when we don't maintain the things properly. Yes, China is giving assurances to IMF with respect to Sri Lanka, guys. And in Iran, over 5,000 women school children are poisoned systematically because of the hijab issue, it seems. So we don't know whether it is true or not. They're trying to do research on that. Adani has prepaid 7,374 crores. So based on the shares, Adani had taken some loan. He has prepaid them. That is, loan is later, but he has prepaid them so that there will be some confidence about his working. So yes, these are some of the important issues we have. Thank you.